Let's go.
Yes, sir.
We the PurpleHaze Nation. PurpleHaze Nation. We the PurpleHaze Nation. What is up, PurpleHaze Nation? It is Vontae Poems, or should I say, it's Vontae Poems. Yo, y'all already know what it is. Another episode, let me get it right. Episode 11 on season 2 of PurpleHaze at Night. Right here, another freaking Sunday, little late, but never too late. You feel me? We got chill. Y'all gotta chill. All right, listen. We got other kings in the building. I don't want to introduce them because kings should introduce themselves. Let's talk. Let's do the one with the one in the red. What's your name, King?
My name is Jew Black, aka Jules B3, and we blessed today. We blessed.
That's right. That's right. That's the only way we know how to be. It's blessed. Tabo.
What's good? My name's Tabo.
Hey, there we go.
My name's Tabo. What should I say? Top. No. AKA Top Busy. You feel me? Blessed. We're blessed, man. It's a good week, but let's get to it.
That's right. That's figurative facts. And dude with the Adidas tracks. What's good, fam?
What's good, fam? It's your boy Ibn, aka Khalif Banan, aka Ibn Ken. And let's get there.
All right, y'all already know, man. Before we even move on, what we even gotta talk about, and I hate to hold you guys, but I really want to know something great that happened to you in the last 7 days. I'll go first. I'm not gonna put nobody on a hot seat or any pressure. You feel me? I'll go first. Something great that happened to me in the last 7 days. I'll just go with today. I was shooting a brand new music video today for one of my songs, The Real, The Real, The Real, The Real. And you know, Wifey is the main star of it. And even Yaya B, Baby Poems, my oldest daughter Denalia, even has a cameo in the music video. It's gonna be so fire. All right, Shakim's in the building. Hey, Shakim's in the YouTube chat. He's been joining all the broadcasts lately. We should
Shakeem, how you been, man?
We should tell him to slide for real. For real. All right, who's next? Something good that happened to you.
I'll go. This past week has been very good. Something good that happened to me was, I got a new pup. And I got a pup recently. Her name's Haze. She's a Chihuahua mix. We think it's a lab, but they told us it was a pet. Told us she was a pet, but yeah.
Well, what's the name? What's the name of the dog?
He didn't hear you.
Kaisley. Okay. Nah, I wasn't sure if you said it.
Yeah, it means love in Africa, in African.
It's called what? I'm sorry.
Love. It means love.
It's called love. So he has a puppy called Kaisley, which means love. Just got it. Something great that happened there. Khalif Banan. That's where you can follow him on Instagram. That's nice to hear. Okay, good news. All positive energy throughout. Who's next?
Tabo. Something good that happened to me. Something good that happened to me was I sent you this. I sent the whole group chat this actually. I've been awarded with a grant And
Ooh.
well, Nomadic Voice is gonna award the grant. And so they're very excited for us, and we're excited to show them what we got, what we have in store for them. So big things coming, man. Big things coming.
So that grant. Now I hate to be in your business. All right. But tell me some things at first. First, tell them what a grant is. Let's start from there.
A grant is basically free money from the college in support of our brand. So if the viewers know, if they don't know, our Nomadic Voices is a brand created to share each other voices and talent in a positive way. And they really fuck with the movement. And because of that, I applied for this grant that deals with diversity, inclusion, and equity grant. I applied for it, and they were really they said they were in favor of it. Like they really fuck with it heavy. And so they basically asked another few questions like, how are you planning to approach this? And I got all that down. So then, a grant, unlike a loan, is like it's free money. You don't have to pay them back. But that money is only solely for our brand, which is perfect.
That leads to my next question. What could you possibly use the grant for? And you said it's for Nomadic Voices. So
Yes,
what can Nomadic Voices can expect with this grant being used in a positive way?
sure. So next semester we're starting our own podcast, and in that podcast we're gonna have a couple cameras, and those cameras can be used. Those cameras can be used to record our videos as well, not just our podcast. And we're also we're also planning on buying a backdrop, like a big ass backdrop for the podcast, so like viewers can see it, not just listen to it. They can see what our brand is, and also when we do have performances, they have a background. You know what I mean? So it's not just the performer itself, but also the background. And we're gonna buy lights and shit too. So
Also,
we're gonna make it a little more photogenic.
more photogenic, but more professional
Yeah.
and more produced.
Mhm.
Okay, I like that, man. That's great. Uh, hey, Julius, you got the visionary vending, right?
Yes, sir.
Is there something that you can apply for like grants or whatnot?
Um, and I missed out on it during the pandemic. There was like a small business grant, and people were getting up to 10K, but I was just starting, so I felt like I was like, I don't even know if I would even qualify for it. I wish I didn't miss out on it because man, 10K that could be 6, 7 machines right there, yo. But
Yo,
if we get another lockdown, I might be able to lock into something. I'm
yo,
not wishing for it because I want to go to the border. Feel me?
ugh. Yo, I hate to be in your business, but is there any way like we can invest in your business, like on some like Shark Tank ish, like you know what I mean?
Well, this leads into something good, but it was something I don't want to say it was bad, but it was a rough weekend. But I did secure my second vending location. So that's two now. I'm on a roll. Got a roll now. Thanks to God. Thanks
That's
to
fact.
God. But it was a bit rough because like the location I have it at, it was supposed to be in one spot, but the scene is so big, it couldn't fit through one of the doors. So we had to like, what do you want to call it? Improvise, right? Improvise and put it at a different section of the building. So yeah, it was frustrating.
So you had to shimmy it.
Kind
It
of.
wasn't an easy task,
It
but
wasn't an easy move.
is it worth it?
Yes, it's worth it.
All right, well,
Location now.
It's at the third center.
you still didn't go to your second part. You were talking about we were talking about investing in the business, and
So
that led to the good news. You said the good news. Now,
I would say an investment could be to help me fix this machine because it got a little damaged on the move.
And what that damage looking like?
It's not too bad. It still looks for the most part solid, but a little bit of the exterior got
Dented.
one side got indented a little, and then the top.
How
like,
much is that running you?
I don't even know. I have to call someone to see and give me an estimate. I'm hoping it's no more than like 200, maybe 250, hopefully.
So if somebody pays that 250 for you as an investment, would that person make a little bit of coin off that vending machine?
Sure.
maybe just like, just the pay back the 250, and then I don't know, 10% after that.
It depends on how well the business is going. I just put it there. I don't know what I'm getting. You know me?
So it's already out there with the indents on it.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dang.
Kind of sucks. That's what I mean. That was kind of disappointing, but I
No,
have
no.
I have the location, so like I'm thankful and blessed for that.
But no one's gonna walk up to the vending machines like, I'm not gonna buy this drink because it's indented. Not today.
Right.
And that's not gonna stop somebody putting $1 in the machine. Hopefully
Right.
not.
Right.
I mean,
But presentation is key. I don't like
Yes.
I don't want to look ghetto.
Ghetto.
Hashtag don't want to look ghetto.
Ghetto. I'm just kidding. Yo, Ibn, Hooper's Rehab. How's that going? And what was your latest project or your upcoming project in Hooper's Rehab?
Yo, I was gonna say that on my part. Where's the logo, bro?
Oh,
I think it's supposed to be up in the corner, right?
Hold on. You're right. No, you're right. I just came back from the music video, and you know what? Let me tell you like this. Y'all hear me?
we hear you.
All right. I'm gonna tell you like this. I was rushing. Ain't no ifs, ands, or about it. And I grabbed the wrong one, but I'm about to change it right now. Hold up before we even go on. Boom.
Here we go.
Okay. Hooper's Rehab.
Yeah.
Hooper's Rehab. But you know what? I like what you just said though. If we're gonna talk about Hooper's Rehab, we're gonna make them wait, because that's something special that you can talk about during something different with Eben, which is fire. And with that being said, let's go on to my favorite part, my favorite segment of Purple Haze at Night, called Going with the Flow with my man's Tabo.
Ooh.
Everybody give it up.
What's goody? First of all, shout out to Kevin Garnett. Shout out to KG. Just wearing a jersey for me. Hey. But I have a little poem for y'all that I want to recite. Deals with an issue, not an issue, but a perspective that I've been challenging myself. It's called "Do You Really Care?" Oh, did I read this? I think I read this shit, right? Okay.
Do you really care about Tabo? You hearing
Do
it
you
right
really
here
care?
first. Let's
Yes,
go.
yes. All right. Tell me that you really care. That my feelings, experiences, my story, my life. Tell me that you really consider them when you make decisions. Tell me that who am I as a person? You actually care. That you sympathize for me. But I don't need your sympathy. I just need an opportunity to be better. You see, is my background just a token for you so you can feel better about yourself? Is my personality just so you can receive awards and get applaud? Who am I as a person? Does that make you want to pat your back? Am I just another statistic for you to make you look better? But I don't need you to pat my back. I just need you to push me forward. I need you to not tell me, but show me that you care. Do you really care? So that's it for now, but I'm not 100% done yet. But I want to share that because I want to talk about, and you guys, by the way, y'all can input as well. You feel me? But when I'm writing that, I'm writing about how, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? How some of us are like given pat in the backs type shit. You feel me? Like some of us are some of us are like expecting things without actually working hard. Like an example, when quarantine started, and we kind of talked about this a little bit. When quarantine started, there was a stimulus check, and I'm not saying the stimulus check was a bad idea by no means, but I feel like not a lot, but like some people use that check um to not properly invest in the right things. For example, I know a lot of people that use that 1,200 beans on fireworks for the 4th of July, when you really could have used that money on something more beneficial, like stocks or investments, right?
Right.
And another issue is like I feel like there's people in higher ups that instead of really caring for minorities, like they just tend to make decisions that either benefit them or that doesn't implement our lifestyle. And what I mean by that is they don't consider that the fact that like you know some of us aren't really educated, I say, but I feel like we should invest more into education where people can learn the benefit, especially by education, I mean financial literacy, by the way, where people can be more financial literate and not spend money on those, on things that shouldn't have, that we don't need to spend money on. You feel me? Like you should use that money to like grow yourself, not, you know, entertainment, I say, if that makes sense.
Facts, bro. I mean, sometimes that could be a little hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for some people, you gotta totally reprogram your brain.
Mm-hmm. But that deals with education or financial literacy, you know what I mean? Like people aren't, like people are spending money on J's, like $1,000 on J's when they don't have a car. Like that's just an example. You feel me? Like you see that a lot, and it's like, bro, like, what's the point of what's the use?
Bro, don't pat my back. I just want you to push me. I just what did you say? I
Yeah.
want you to push me forward.
Man,
Yes,
that
sir.
was deep.
Talk about that, bro.
Deep.
So what I mean by that, okay, I was like, but I don't need you to pat my back. I just need you to push me forward. So what I mean by that is I've been I feel like, ever since Nomadic Voices started, I feel like there's some people out there that's like, hey, congratulations, like, but to be honest, like sometimes, I mean, like those are good, but it's like, I feel like if you really want to help the situation, what we're trying to achieve, like don't just pat me in the back, like, yo, push me forward, like actually help the community. Because mind you, Nomadic Voices isn't just for me, it's for the community, you know what I mean? It's for a voice, it's a platform to give minorities a voice. For me. So like, and if people, especially in the higher ups that are making decisions, if they really care for that, then don't just, say what we're doing is good. Actually work with us. You feel me?
That's
But
real,
not
bro.
just
That's real.
No,
I mean,
no, because you're the founder of Nomadic Voices. You have the opportunity to set those boundaries, to walk in a meeting room and demand the respect that your business demands.
facts.
And if they don't can't compromise or meet the demands, you can simply walk away. There's more opportunities.
100%.
So
Can
so
I ask
we
you?
always gotta maintain their integrity of
Mhm.
Nomadic Voices.
100%. 100%. You're 100% right.
Can I ask you a question?
What's up?
Now, when you say you don't want people to pat you on your back, you want them to push you forward.
Mhm.
Are you saying peers or in general?
In general, but I don't see my peers don't do that though. My peers actually push me. You feel me? Like you guys push me. Like you don't just like congratulate me. You guys like, oh, what can we do next?
Mhm.
Oh, you guys are actually in position where you guys are in the community, where you see what stuff going on. You actually want to help make it better. Where there's people that never been in these circumstances in the suburbs, they want to make things better, but you don't actually implement yourself in that situation. Like that doesn't make sense to me. You feel me?
So with what you said, I just want to add that
Mhm.
you brought up education, but
Mhm.
we also need to see effort as well. You feel me? People people could be educated on it on certain things, but still not do what they know is right or what they know to be logical. You feel me?
Well,
So
yeah,
so effort should be another thing.
and that goes back to like I remember what Julie said with like discipline. You gotta discipline yourself to not spend money on this thing or spend money on this thing, you know, and just like save your money and invest in yourself, um, so you can make more money, so that can grow.
Vontae, do you see a lot of people in your country um like do stuff like what he just described?
Like what exactly?
Like just like I don't know, do you remember how like or just in general when people spend money on shoes or some like recently the PS5 came out, you
Word.
know, instead
Yeah.
of investing in themselves.
I think that's everywhere, you know.
It's
So
like
it
a
does
global,
happen in Canada too.
it's like a
I
global,
You
mean,
say that like
bro.
No, because
it's,
Canada could be different.
it's not a,
Australia could be
it's
different.
not
Yeah,
a.
but people
that's a
are
human
Remember,
nature.
individual,
remember,
bro.
off screen we were talking about like you generalize people too much. Like it's
People are
not a
individual.
country thing, you know. It's a society thing. You feel me? Like it's not, has nothing to do with country. Every language, every culture, every society will have those people who are motivated to do what's right and those who's not. And you know, I'm glad I'm not really a materialistic person, especially how I used to be, where I ain't gotta wear jewelry or I ain't gotta get the next Jordans. You feel me? Like I'm good where I'm at. And I would pay the extra dollar for the music video or the broadcast or the camera that I need. My daughter needs something for school next week because they going doing a project and I gotta go. And I would do that before I would give up everything to do that. But there's people who's just not, and I'm not cool with those type of people. I can't be around those type of people, whether they're in Utica or Ottawa or anywhere you go.
Vontae, I have a question. Do you have any experiences where you notice where there's like people that like that say that they care, but they don't put themselves in situation to actually help
Mm.
the overall goal?
Um, yeah, but I'm gonna be real. I could spot it a mile away, before like
Hmm.
you know what I mean. So I don't even give them a chance to even do that. You feel me? So I can't even pinpoint who because even if they got close enough to even give that fake love, I probably already bounced.
Mm.
Yeah. But yeah, again, that's everywhere. You keep a nice knitted circle and you keep this is what Johnny told me, and we're gonna move on. This is what Johnny told me. Whether it's a compliment or criticism, you take it the same way. Doesn't matter who gives it. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
What I'm basically saying is what really matters is what you think. Just because somebody gives a compliment doesn't mean they're right or they possibly know what's going on. And just because somebody gives a criticism, or even if it's constructive, doesn't mean they're right. Listen to yourself. You got this, bro. And don't expect any pat or push, bro. For real. And that's why we write. That's why we love we know that you don't. That's why we love the lyric, bro. Don't pat me on my back. Help me push me forward, especially if you're in position. If you're in a position where you can help me and you're just overlooking me, then that's a problem, homie.
Even then, I never expect people to like help me in a way. You know what I mean? Like I don't expect that in a way, but like to be honest, bro, like even though this is a collective effort, like I'm solely determined to push this forward, like my ideas and my goals, and you
You
feel me?
self motivated.
Hell yeah.
Nah, that shows through your craft, bro. I don't want to stay too long in here. Yo,
Nice.
shout to Going with the Flow with Tabo. Yo, what's the name of that poem again?
Do you really care?
Do you really care? Good segment to go to the next part. Jew Black. Speaking facts with you, Black. What's one, fam?
What's going on? Wagwan, wagwan. um, so the word of the day that I have is organize.
Organized.
So organize Yes, it means to arrange into a structured order, or make arrangements or preparations for either an event or activity. So in life, I feel like we need to be organized with, you know, the first thing. Everybody doesn't, when they wake up, they don't, start the morning the same way, but I feel like we should all make our bed, something simple as that. Some people aren't organized. I know a couple people that I've been to their house, no names, and their bedroom looks like, dang, like you ain't make your bed up, just something simple as that, you know.
You threw my
Uh
name in. My bad.
uh what did you say?
Dang, I hope it wasn't no female.
Nah, I never experienced that. If I did, that'd be bad. I'll probably turn the other way.
Just
But
because your room's not clean, I feel you, bro.
it depends, because it's like like if I'm gonna invite someone over, I want my room to be like nice. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Because I want them being, oh, he a bum, or oh, he dirty or something like that. No, I'm not. No. But
I feel you, bro. Like you said,
organization,
presentation is everything.
yeah, organization is key. Like I feel like when it comes to like my vendor business, I have to be organized. I feel like I've been noticing, I think businesses are unprofessional when it comes to communication, or they could be unorganized. The person that I bought my vending machine from this weekend, he was very organized. We had a contract, we got a receipt. Like I like that. And he put me onto so much like game within like literally 2 or 3 conversations. It's like amazing. I'm gonna keep in touch with him because I could learn a lot, and that'll help me organize my life or my business, and then I can help my friends, yeah, with little things in life. So yeah, I feel like we all need to be organized with what we do, how we approach life. Mhm.
Question: how do you organize yourself?
Um,
How do you organize things?
I would say I definitely write stuff down. I think I need to do more of that,
Mm,
but um I always say to myself, okay, like tomorrow, I work 8 hours. Now, what am I gonna do after that? And I try to say, okay, I want to do this, and this. So I try to organize myself to and put myself in position to achieve what I want after work. You know, yeah, I would say write things down. Uh, stay focused. Focus is key too. Because you could easily get distracted with a video game or TV, or you wanting to talk to someone or whatever like that. Obviously, you can't always be like some people say all gas no brakes. You can be, you could, but you don't want to burn yourself out. So I think I do a decent job of organizing my life.
Let's go from 1 to 10. How organized are you?
I was just about to ask everybody that.
I would say I'm 7.5.
I say 7 for me.
That's above average. Average is 5, so I'm above.
I say 7, but I could definitely be an 8 or 9 by I think next year, like 2021, like very soon. I think I'll be more organized, but I'm just like learning things and stuff. So
Yo, if average is 5, I'm 5.5.
I'm gonna give myself a 6.
fair.
Fair, fair.
Cause sometimes I'm not organized at all. But then
Um,
but then I can put my energy. It depends what I put my energy towards, to be honest. Because
Mm.
sometimes I'm not gonna be honest with you. Like sometimes I don't put all my energy in a lot of things. You know.
I feel like Julius is the most organized out of all of us. Like he's like
Yeah.
that person. So
Like let me tell is it my turn yet? Oh, let me tell you. So me and Julius, we went to Florida for a vacay, and so we made plans we bought the tickets to Orlando Magic game. At, it was Orlando Magic versus the Milwaukee Bucks, and we got to see Giannis play and all that. But before that, we was in Miami, and we met up with a couple. Well, I met up with a couple of friends, and Julius was there, and we was having a good time. And that night, we wanted to go out and have more fun. But Julius got upset, because we bought the tickets already in advance, because he was so organized and he didn't
Oh
want
my
to.
God.
He didn't want to accommodate himself, but it's just something I want to bring up.
Nah,
Yeah,
the homie most definitely has the highest standards in the room.
And
when it comes to
we've talked about this. I just feel like
organization.
when it comes on a vacation, yes, you could be spontaneous. But if we paid for those tickets, I'm not missing that game. That's money right there, bruh.
Listen,
F that.
this dude Julius, when he plans a vacay, my man got a set schedule for every hour of
That's
what he
not
want to
true.
do. It's an exaggeration, but my man really has a
It,
set schedule as to what he
it's
wants
not
to
called
do.
a schedule. It's called a itinerary.
itinerary.
Yeah,
It's called
but still, that still has something to do
Now,
with
does
it.
that make a person organized, or does that just make a person like?
That is organized.
I'm asking y'all, does that make a person organized just to have an itinerary for something?
Well, you're gonna
Yes,
be more aware of time,
Mm.
that's
so you're
the answer is
organized.
yes. There's no way you can't be organized there's no way you can be organized without an itinerary. Itinerary is help.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
it's like a menu for school. I don't know.
Yeah, like
Every
a schedule.
yeah, it's a schedule. That's it. The schedule is the organize. It's like it's part of now how you break those up and make sure your time management, that's a whole nother, guess ball game. Is organization is the same as time management?
It goes hand in hand,
It go
maybe.
organization is time management is part of organization because you have to manage your time in order to be organized. At least that's how I was.
I fuck with that. That's hard. Oh man.
Sure.
All right. So
Yes.
I appreciate organized. Speaking facts with you blacks, always a blessed thing when it comes back. Every Sunday, 9 p.m. to 10. Make sure you come back. Same channel, same thing. Let's get it. Next thing is something different with Eben. Something we've been missing. Let's get it.
Got
What's
something fun today.
good? So so we're gonna go back to what Vontae told me to touch on earlier, but he said let's save it for my part. So, you know, it was a very productive week that I had. It was very good. Um as you guys know, I am Hooper's Rehab, and this week we had this week we had a good workout with Dante Griffin. Shout out to Dante Griffin. He plays for Herkimer men's basketball. Really good athlete, starting point guard. We had good work with him. We had another workout with someone in the college level as well. She's a female. Um, and this week we also put out our mixtape, our Hooper's mixtape. You can go and watch that Hooper's Rehab on Instagram, or my Instagram. You can check that out.
YouTube. It's YouTube too, right? I think I seen it
Yeah,
on
it's
YouTube.
on
Yes.
YouTube.
Yeah.
I
Um,
should have been there, man.
really great runs. People that play college ball or could compete at that level, um, come out and show out. You feel me? You feel me? So it was a good thing. Yeah, shout out to Fuller Frames. They did their thing. You feel me? And yeah. It's a good
Wow,
week.
bro. Well, shout out to Hooper's Rehab. Sounds like you guys are freaking going on the bigger stage with it. So I appreciate you guys. Hooper's Rehab is in the building and they got even part of the team scheme scream.
I just
Yo,
want to.
what's good,
Oh,
Tabo?
want to say something. Finish your sentence.
Go ahead, Tabo.
You can finish your statement, bro.
Go ahead, Tabo.
Go
I
ahead,
was gonna
dang.
change the conversation. That's why I wanted him to finish the statement.
Oh my God.
Because I will not finish the. I will not change the
Bro,
conversation.
you talking?
Yo, you talking
gonna,
too much. Just flow.
My fault. But I was gonna say that I've been training with Nigel as well, but not for basketball, for MMA actually. So I'm gonna meet up with him sometime this week, get that shit going. And, he's been helping me get more flexible, get my endurance up for MMA.
Whoa.
So
Right.
once the cages are open again, we're gonna be in there. Nigel's gonna be there as well. Support, you feel me? So we're gonna get my body right for these hands, you feel me?
Exactly.
Right.
What? Let me do that again.
I was just fucking around. I'm just like,
Nah,
we throw elbows too. We throwing elbows, knees, chokehold,
I wanna bring
scared of
this
him.
up. Even though Hooper's Rehab is basketball specific, you guys can hit us up for workouts, rehabilitation, all that, strength and conditioning. We are athletic trainers as well, even though we are basketball specific.
Yeah, I was. That's. Thank you for saying that because I wanted to. Something different if I wanted to help out. God damn it.
Hey man, that's tough.
Damn it, man. Shit. But I wanted to say that too. I wanted to say that, like, it's not just basketball because I'm not a basketball player.
I'm more than an athlete.
So he's been helping me out with my training regimen as well in MMA. So
That's blessed. All right, you gotta let Evan do his part, bro. You gotta let Evan do his part. He wasn't interrupting you, fam.
Yeah, he taking over, yo.
Taking over my
Hey,
see how he
man.
do?
Dude, Evan was like, I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that because.
Now, but I see Shaquem joined us.
Yo, shout out to Shaquem. Yeah, man, he came through.
The dream.
Video. Shaquem is my actual twin brother. Nope.
Wagwan.
What's good?
Wagwan.
What's good?
Good.
You gotta put whatever you're smoking down, sir.
It's legal and it's healthy for you.
Not on.
It's called CBD. I swear to God, it is.
All right, so the segment that's going on right now is called something different with. Hey, you didn't hop on here to play the video game. Put the controller down.
I don't have a controller. I have an ashtray. Thank you.
Oh, you got an ashtray.
So I don't get ashes all over the floor.
Are you smoking?
I just told you it's legal and it's healthy for you.
All right, bye, Shaquem.
All right. What's up?
All right. Come on, bro. I want to try and get ads.
Okay, come on, Ed.
All right. But shit. Shaquem, how you been? I ain't seen you in a minute, bro.
I've been actually pretty fucking good recently. I'm about to be a father. Actually.
Hey,
Yep, I got
keep the cursing to a minimum, sir.
I only use one F word. I got 3 more under my contract. I got three more under my contract.
You
I'm allowed
right.
to use one.
You right.
Y'all made a contract? Y'all made a contract and this is supposed to be my part?
No.
I'll be fucking with you. But I got 2 more of those. I got 2 more F words.
No, you don't, bro. I swear to God, I'll remove you. Stop playing with me.
No, but I got a little girl doing it in the spring, in the middle of April, and I've actually got a podcast running. April 12th. April 12th, actually.
Okay.
April 12th. I got a podcast I'm working on. I've been working on actually, and then I'm in the middle of writing a children's book and then a poetry book.
Oh.
Yeah, since fatherhood, I've been more in touch with my morality and my mortality. So I wanted to actually write a book because, especially of the recent election, where my daughter gets to see figures that look like her, brown skin and black woman. And then I'm also, my book of poetry is all the poetry and music I've never released from all my notebooks into one big public thing that can be published. Because I don't rap.
So that's gonna be, so the title of that is gonna be just a book with all these.
Well, I don't know the title, but from the kids' book is actually going to be Black Like Me. Just so, you know what I'm saying, a lot of kids, especially like us, there's a lot of times where we didn't see people represented, whether it was in sports, politics, even comic books. So I just want to let the world know, and all the kids, the brown and black kids know, there are people that look like you that are doing really well. You don't have to be a stereotype, but you can be a productive member of society.
Okay.
So I started the book. I started a book, the book off with a letter I written for my unborn daughter. So that's going to be the what do you call it, the forward to that. So just in case if anything were to happen to me, God forbid or something like that, I'm able to leave a piece of myself for my daughter with some advice that I've given her. So it's not only a book about how people look like her and stuff like that, but solely little gems I'm giving her from wherever I'm at.
Mm-hmm. Smart man.
You should definitely, whenever that comes out, bro, you should definitely pull up to the Nomadic Voices event and share that.
Well, yeah, actually, I got a few things written because I've been on the lows of just watching everybody, not necessarily tapped in, but watching from a distance. And I've actually written a lot of stuff for Nomadic Voices. I'm really proud of you and the young men that you are becoming. Like, I can't, like, it makes me happy to see y'all doing well. The fact that y'all do well makes me want to do even better. And my daughter can't do it without any of her uncles, period. So.
Yes, sir. That's what I like to hear, man. It's nice hearing from you, Shaquem.
We gotta motivate each other.
Yeah, I know I've been actually on a journey. I actually found God again and stuff like that. Learning more about myself, trying to mature and progress. And now that I have a little one on the way, I kind of I have no choice but to do that. Honestly, anything I wanted to do, I'm throwing out the window. I'm looking at life differently. I'm hearing music differently. I'm writing jokes differently. I eat a piece of food, I got to think about my child's mother before anything. So anything I want, like the PS5 or some clothes and stuff like that, I can't even think about no more. I don't even want to think about it no more. So at the moment, I'm just really enjoying the man I'm becoming. And I really can't wait for this next journey.
Proud of you, man.
Proud of you too, bro.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you.
I'm looking forward to the man you're gonna become, bro. Like that's some. It seems like it's gonna be tough. You know, that's
I mean, granted, I was actually writing about that, and I was actually writing a couple of jokes. Even as a black man, it's scary enough. But I'm not only a black man, I'm gonna be a black father, and I'm raising a little black girl. You know what I'm saying? It hits you differently. And Devontae can tell you that as a father, life is gonna propel you forward and tug you different ways, and it's gonna force you to look at things you didn't think about before when you are becoming and when you are a father. Like me addressing women, like me looking at women differently now, not only because I'm a father, because I'm having a daughter. So it's all about perspective and growth at this point. And honestly, I just want to be the best man, person, father, and husband I can be. So.
Now I got a question for everybody that's here. It seems like a very normal thing in our society for men to say, I haven't respected women until I have a daughter. I haven't respected women until this thing happened to my mom. I haven't respected women until, you know, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Not only the black community, but globally, why is this? Like, why?
I think because
Shaquem, you got 1 minute. Shaquem, you got 1 minute to explain, sir.
But as men, we are taught a lot of things that comes from toxic masculinity. When you hit a girl, that means you like her. You know what I'm saying? Even when it comes from men speaking to us about women and women speaking about women, we're more likely to get that from a man because we are men. And then you have to realize with everything going on, women have feelings too and stuff like that. So you have to understand where women are coming from. And I think I had to talk about child's mother and stuff like that too. It does hit different. Like, no funny shit. I didn't talk to my child's mother about a month after until we conceived. You know what I'm saying? So there was communication we had to work on. There is a lack of communication. Where do we go from here? What are we? What are we going to do now? So it's all about not only saying that, but realizing that, but enacting upon that, like truly believing that. You can't really expect every man to do that. And any man that says do it, you can't expect them to believe that, especially if they keep doing that after they say that. I yield my time.
That was dope.
I thought Jules was gonna say something. That's
No, you go first.
I want it. It's for everybody to answer.
I would say
Got 1 minute, bro.
shit. Damn, that's a lot. Okay. I would say I feel like growing up, especially as boys, you know, we can be very like we're full of testosterone and hormones. So like we don't have that second thought of like considering another person's feelings until you know you hit that age, you hit that experience where it's like, damn, you know, maybe I should have considered this girl's feeling a little more. You know, maybe I shouldn't have done that to her. Maybe I shouldn't have lied to her or shit like that, or vice versa. You know what I mean? So I feel like it all comes down to experiences, growth, and it all depends. It's different for everybody though. It could be when you're 16. It could be when you're a young age. You know, it could be you're like finally when you're older and you have a daughter. It's like, damn, I gotta do things a little differently. I gotta look at the other side of things, I guess.
A lot of things won't happen or you won't perceive them until you experience those.
Right.
That's just life itself. You won't know until you go through that.
Bro, Joyce.
I just feel like a little bit of it is who you're around, how you're raised. You know, I have a friend that he's the only boy out of the family. Like that makes him view women differently. Like for like to care for them and all that, you know?
Right.
So it's definitely upbringing, it's definitely who you're around, your friends. I was never the type to disrespect women. So I don't care what my friends around me did. I'm never gonna call a woman a B word. That's just not my
Beautiful.
nature. No.
Yes, that.
Freaking bum. Nah, the bum. Nah. But nah, like it's just there's certain things I just programmed I feel like I could never do to a woman.
Right.
But continue, your turn, Vontae. I'm good with mine.
Julius, I've known you all my life. You. I'm not saying like you would ever hit a woman. That's not what like. I don't think that's what he's really talking about.
He's not saying that.
I think it's more so misogyny. It's like thinking woman is this woman and females are a whole different type of creatures and they should be treated as such and whatever that means to you instead of just treating them as it was just man and woman and you know we just got different XY chromosome, we're all the same. So that's basically what misogyny means. And like Julius, you might be just a little bit like you like sometimes we might say things like yo, I don't know why girls do these things. That's that right there.
That's passive. That's mad passive.
It's a bit passive. And I was worse. I was way worse than that. And I'm not saying Julius you are. I'm just saying I was just trying to
I was worse too.
What Evan's question and perspective is. But I like even in my music, last year in November 2019, I made a promise to myself that I would never put misogyny or any type of violence in my music, you know, unless it's an actual story that I'm, you know, telling. But I'll never glorify it. And when did that switch happen? When did that switch happen? Is when I started raising a house full of girls. And not only that, there was the I remember the exact moment where I made a promise to myself is when King Kimbit, you know, a prominent figure in the Ottawa community who runs Cap City Ciphers, she liked one of my freestyles. You know how I used to do the car freestyles in my car and I used to put them on Instagram. She was like, I like this the best because there was no misogyny. Like I spent like 60 minutes of just real bars. And I figured that I can always say something different. You know what I mean? You don't always have to revert, even just to be more creative. So yeah, I don't know where it comes from or why, we used to call people, or girls the B word, or you might think less of them like, yo, I'm just trying to fuck a hoe tonight, or things like that, or she just want the D. That right there is misogynistic because you're not thinking anymore of her. You actually it's less of her, so sorry, I went on a little bit.
No,
But
you good. You good.
that's what I wanted to say. It changes, and you know what? It might just be growth.
There's nothing wrong with that,
You know,
honestly.
and it might not necessarily because your mom's going through something,
Hmm.
or you got a daughter now. It may
Right.
necessarily just be growth. Life put you through these times and changes and challenges
Mm.
where you have to go through it in order to be who you need to be. Bro, we still young. We haven't even hit 30 yet. We still got
Yeah,
our
it's a fact.
40s, our 50s,
Not
our
21 yet.
60s, our 70s, our 80s. Bro, like we still young to make mistakes. We still young to be who we want to be. It ain't
It's
too
a fact.
late.
There's so much more room for growth for us.
And I gotta give a shout out to Julius, bro. Bro, what you're doing with visionary vending is amazing. Like, and I'm gonna put the spotlight on you right now because it's vending machines. Who would have thought? You know what I mean? And now you got two locations. You building networks. You
Black
building
owned.
a nice contact list. Black owned, bro. On top of that, you're
Black
an
man, black man.
engineer, still working. Trying to pass tests. And you doing all of this, bro. Like for real, man. Shout out to you, man. Like for real. I know we all doing
Appreciate
our
you.
own thing, bro, but I really had to like personally tell you that what you're doing with visionary vending is really dope.
Mhm. I had
But
a couple people say, like, man, I would have never thought about getting in the vending machine business, but because you started it, they feel somewhat inspired, and I'm like, hey, we all can eat. It's not just I don't. It just doesn't have to be me. You can do it too. Like, I'm not selfish at all. I want
Facts.
other people to win too.
Facts.
You know.
Hmm.
But going back to that the women statement, I was gonna say we have a black vice president. It's
That's a
pretty.
fact. That's a
That's
fact.
a woman.
shout out to Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris in the White House.
Nah, okay, back to Eben. I'm sorry, Eben. We got off tangent real quick. It's still something different with Eben. The hour's not over yet. What's good, fam?
Oh, we're going to the hour.
I mean, we going to 11, bro. We got
All right.
you can get to what? If you done, we can just move on to shout out to plugs. We're not gonna hold you, but
Yeah,
yeah, that was a really nice conversation we
yeah.
had. I didn't know
Facts.
you had anything else.
I kind of got sidetracked by like I don't know by like the conversation because I kind of have more to talk about. But
Go and
but nah, just go to the shout outs now. Go to the shout
All
outs.
right, all right. Shout out to everybody that's doing their
Yeah,
thing,
next week.
man.
Next week, stay tuned. Yeah,
Shout out to Evan. Thank you for that, bro. Always something different with Evan. Is always something and always a gift that keeps on giving. Shout out to Evan, yo, for real. All right, look. So right next to shout outs and plugs, big huge shout out to the chat box. Well, I will just save the last 5 minutes for live Q&A. Let's give a shout out to the chat box. King got
shout
one
out.
on the way. That's what Pigmain said. Pigmain, be sure to like and share this broadcast to your favorite platform with the hashtag deep. Pause. Okay, facts. Thanks, Pigmain. Appreciate that. Moringa Ottawa said, and shout out to Pigmain and Moringa, they're actual paying members of this YouTube channel broadcast of the whole PurpleHaze Nation. So shout out to everyone that's becoming a member these days. For me,
Yeah.
we need Black men to make space for self-empowerment of young
That's a
Black
fact.
women and older. Those that you know and don't know, respect to Vante because he will high-key call out misogyny on the show. Basic decency. Thank you, Moringa. Appreciate you. King Kimba is the truth. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you guys have any thoughts on that?
Nah, that was good.
Nah.
All right.
Nah.
Okay, we keep it
fuck with
going.
that.
We keep it going then. All right. If you guys have any thoughts, just interrupt me. You already know what it is. King Kimbit is truth. Thanks, Moringa. Dylan Peters says, shout out King Kimbit. Yes, shout out King Kimbit. Moringa Ottawa says 100 emoji. We gravitate towards and fucks with musicians taking the feminist route. That's true.
That's a fact.
Speaking on, and I quote, whores all the time, just lazy and one-dimensional. Everyone can grow, but they have to want to.
Everything grows.
That's crazy. That's crazy she said that. Like that's some real stuff.
Yeah,
Especially when you look at especially when you look at a lot of rappers that's doing cross-dressing and all that other stuff. Like
Yeah.
That's facts. Shout to Moringa Ottawa. They loving what you're saying, Moringa. Keep coming back every Sunday at 9. There's more though. LMAO, just speak what's on your mind still. That's what we doing. I'm a new member, so thanks in advance shouting me out for the next month. Of course, Moringa. And remember, the longer you stay on the channel, the green S dot that you see next to your name will change colors, and you get more perks, and YouTube recognizes you for being a long-term member of a YouTube channel. So, and I'm on the beta. That means not every YouTuber gets this. YouTube says, yo, we partner with you. You make great videos. You got over 600 videos on your channel. You racking in 4,000 views a month. You got 300,000 views in total. We're going to give you a beta and see how it works out. We're going to try it on you. So make sure you guys become a member. The lowest you can be is 99 cents a month. The highest is $24.99. But either way, you will be supporting me and my generation that I'm raising and helping me create music videos and whatnot. And that's my business. That's my platform. And right here is Vontae Poems broadcast. My shout outs are already done. Make sure you guys go stream Vontae Poems today. But we got some kings with me. Let's start with our special guest that came in today, my twin brother. Do you have any shout outs and plugs? Shaquem Green.
Yo, shout out to Jew Black on Visionary.
Oh shoot! Wait, wait. Shaquem, wait. I'm sorry. This has to do with you. I skipped over one. Word just got in. Shaquem Green baby's due date is December 23rd, 22. That's what Pigman said.
Tell Pigman his hairline is in December 22, 1922. Full back, like the 3-point shot from Seth Curry.
Did you say 1922? Oh my God.
Listen, it wasn't in this century in 22. His hairline is trash time traveling like Barry Allen in season 1. I don't want to hear it. His hairline is a speedster. His hairline is the fastest man alive.
All right. Bring it down. Around PurpleHaze at night, not after hours, okay? Chill.
His hairline is on the cover of DC Comics.
Stop, bro.
All right.
Are you done with your
shout out to Nomadic Voices. Shout out to Bo. Shout out to the basketball trainers out there in Jew Black. Yo, Hooper's shout out. Hooper's what?
Rehab.
Hooper's Rehab.
You knew about rehab. That's why you lost your tooth.
First and foremost, I lost.
All right, you done, bro. You done. All right. Starting with Ibn. Shout out to plugs.
Shout out Nomadic Voices. Shout out Visionary Vending. Shout out Hooper's Rehab. Shout out It's Vontae Poems. Shout out PurpleHaze at night. Shout out Burner was the label. Shout out the Nick and Mal show. They're another podcast. They're very good. They're close friends of mine. And shout out everybody that's watching. And if you're looking for an athletic trainer, if you want to improve your basketball skills, hit up me or Nigel Dunkley at Hooper's Rehab. Much love and blessings to you.
Ooh.
That was dope. Now, that's how you do a shout outs and plug. I need to watch that.
All the shout outs. All the shout outs.
In post so I can learn how to do that.
Oh yeah. They gonna finish it off for me.
All right, bless. Let's go.
Shout out to Midas Midi, aka Eddie. I was just at his studio the other week. Shout out to Damien. We're gonna do a photo shoot soon. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Thank you for participating. Thank you for being involved. Thank you for supporting all of us. Shout out to Utica College for the grant. We're gonna make you proud.
All right, who else we got? Who else?
Me. I got one more.
Shout out to the beautiful women out there. Shout out to it's Hell Rel with the workouts. He always releases a video every probably Monday, Tuesday. What?
Shakeem, you're being removed. I told you to stop smoking on camera.
Oh
I'll see you at the
man.
end. It ain't no shape.
Oh man. Shout out to the man above. He's done so much. And
Thank you.
it can be a little rough at times, but at the end of the day, we still blessed, we still alive, we still healthy, you know, and in this time, that's all you really can ask for.
Man. Yo, I'm gonna keep it real, man. I'm proud of all three of you kings. What we're doing is something very special, and it cannot be duplicated. And I'm just saying, like what Tabo said earlier in the show, where he said he's slowly motivated.
You what?
It's crazy how we all can come as who we are as our own kings, with our own platforms, with our own things going on, meet up once a week and just create something so bombastic and so like futuristic. And it's an amazing, like we have 6 people in here. Some of my favorite YouTubers average about 6 or 7 people watching a night. And we got 7 people in here watching tonight. So I feel like what we're doing is amazing. And I appreciate you guys, you kings. If anything else that you guys need, you let me know. I got you. And I'm gonna, let's talk business. I want to invest in you and your vending machines, bro. For real, because you're gonna pop, bro. Yo, you're gonna make $1 million off these vending machines, bro. You're gonna be
Speaking
the P. Diddy of visionary vendings. No biggie.
Yeah, I'm gonna do like that one video when he gets off the phone, he's like, he's like, I'm a beast, I'm something. Like it's you saw that video before, right?
Nah.
What?
But
No,
thank you everybody for coming through to PurpleHaze at night. Stay blessed. Let's go. What's good?
And remember
something, bro.
Oh. And remember,
we all kings.
We all kings.
We all
and
kings.
queens. And forget about the queens.
Get it.
Let go.
PurpleHaze. PurpleHaze. We the PurpleHaze nation. Yeah, we PurpleHaze nation. PurpleHaze nation. PurpleHaze nation. Yeah, we PurpleHaze nation. Six sides. We the PurpleHaze nation. Ooh, yeah. It's Vontae. Oh, yeah. Go like this. Pandemic got me loving from a distance. Pandemic gave me more of what I'm missing. Pandemic getting more than what I've given. Pandemic fucked me up. Pandemic you can trust. Pandemic got me loving from a distance. Pandemic gave me more of what I'm missing. Pandemic getting more than what I've given. Pandemic fucked me up. Pandemic you can trust. She was 5'5", I was 5'8". We met online, back on MySpace. Fast forward the time, she got a diamond ring. Even after all of that, she wanted the finer things. I said, there's no way. Matter of fact, who is Chase? 6 feet out my face. When you love so much, you do anything. I did everything in my power to heal all this pain. Pandemic got me loving from a distance. Pandemic give me more of what I'm